We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Buffy the Vampire Slayer issue 3. This is from the 2019 series from Boom Studios. And of course this is based on the TV series created by Joss Whedon, written by Jordie Bellaire, illustrated by Dan Mora, colored by Raul Angulo, lettered by Ed Dukeshire, main cover by Matthew Taylor, which cover is pretty cool. It does look like Cordelia and Spike. This was designed by Michelle Ankley, assistant editor Gavin Gronenthal, editor Janine Schaefer. Okay, so Cordelia met Spike last issue while Spike shows up to help Drusilla with her problem, and it unleashes a much bigger problem onto the town, which Buffy tries to stop, but then she finds out this may not be a problem for her. And at the same time, we learn that a lot of weird stuff happens in Sunnydale, so everybody kind of takes the problems in stride, and it's very TV oriented. So the young people do talk a little bit like the TV shows, so it's what is commonly called Whedon speak, where they don't really talk like normal people. They kind of have that almost internet way of talking, which can get really annoying, but if you're a fan of the TV show, you'll probably like this as well. And there's no budget restrictions, so they kind of do whatever. But this is the first encounter between Spike and Buffy and Drusilla and this gigantic creature. So we do see a lot of similarity to the TV show, but with a lot of different, more modern twists, cell phones, that sort of thing, and new ways of interaction. So Xander and Willow are a lot more active in this as far as physical combat goes. There seems to be a lot of changes between the way the TV show is done and how this book is developing. It's an interesting reintroduction of the characters and how they all seem to interact with each other and get to know each other. We haven't seen Angel yet. I doubt he's going to be in the book. From the look of it, they may not have the rights to Angel, so it might just be Spike. But overall, it was an interesting issue. It was well done. If you're a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and you want to see an updated version of it, this might be something for you. Some diehard fans may not like a lot of the changes that are in here. This is much more fast-paced and action-oriented, and because there is no budget, there are going to be different monsters and types of monsters. Some of the diehards may not like it, but I think it's worth giving it a chance. This issue is probably not the best one to jump in on, but it's not horrible either. It does an okay job of bringing you up to speed about Buffy hunting for these necklaces and where they've been coming from, that sort of thing. But overall, it's a decent read and I would recommend it. So I thought the art was good. It's a lot better than I expected. The monster looked really cool. There are a few scenes that kind of bugged me, but not enough to say that it hurt the issue. If you're nervous about picking it up, try picking it up in the back issue bin or a second printing or something like that where you're not paying an exorbitant amount for it. But that being said, I am going to recommend this book. I thought it was pretty well done for what it is, and it's an interesting reimagining of the characters. So that's going to do it for me. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss future reviews, and we hope to see you on the next one.